So just like a little practice video before I record the main video I want to make. Like I just like doing all these practice videos because like it kind of gets me in the mood of recording already. So what shall we talk about today? Um, okay, let me just quickly like on my main channel, sure. I made a video like why everybody is weak and stupid for the title. Well, the point I was just trying to make with that video is like most people are just lazy. Like most people are just NPCs. I'm not trying to diss anybody. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. Like it's just what I've observed. So this is no offense to anybody, Shabo. Like since I resumed on Monday, yeah, on Monday, like we came back to school and everything, and that was 2 days. Sunday night rather. Sunday night. That was 2 days ago. I came to school. So there's this my friend. Like he's trying to apply for hostel and everything, but he's like his hostel this time is not going through yet. So he lives in Lagos. Instead of him to just like still be staying in Lagos, and school has already started progressing because in school right now we're in like our third week or so, something like that. Third, but I think third or fourth week. Or I think we're about to enter the fourth week, something like that. So him is in Lagos. Like if he keeps staying in Lagos, like he'll be missing out on everything. So he has to travel down. And normally, like he'll come and stay in your hostel and everything. But I don't know why they are delaying hostel given this period. So like I just told him that like he can stay with me till he sorts his whole hostel stuff out. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, like I said. But sometimes you can't just help but just see like how would I put this now? How like unproductive these people are. Like like me myself, I don't even consider myself super productive. I do feel like I'm trying, but the things that I usually beat myself down and think like, oh, I'm wasting time, oh, I'm not productive, oh, I'm not achieving my goals and everything. But once I actually see somebody else that is worse, then I'll know like, oh, I'm actually trying. Like I said, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm not trying to like make fun of anybody. Like the guy is actually a very good friend of mine, but like it's just like I just wonder like how can you just wake up and the first thing you do is just grab your phone on Instagram, TikTok, and you're just fine with it. It's like if I start my day like that, I'll feel like miserable. Like how can you just progress through the day without actually having any like how do I put it, any main goals you're working towards? Like it's just I don't want it to be like as if I'm insulting him because of course like I said, a very good friend of mine, but sometimes you just can't help. And the annoying thing is like if you try to preach the message of self-improvement to these people, they won't really want to hear. Like they're not interested. So not like they're not interested, sure, but it just feels annoying. I'm very sure maybe you might have a friend or an uncle like that, or an elder brother that is always just like giving you life advice and life lesson. Not like it's a bad thing, but sometimes they overdo it and it just gets annoying. So me, I don't want to be like that type of friend that is always giving you life advice and it just gets annoying. So I think the best way to like get your friends on self-improvement is to just be like the role model for them. At least since like the last 2 days you've been staying with me now, me like I'm trying my best to be productive. Like I wake up in the morning, do my morning routine, like visualize and pray and read the Bible and do all that. Then I like do a few like 40 push-ups and I guess like come to this table, write my copywriting, like write out, do that for about 30 minutes. Then I write my video scripts down, plan the day, like I do all that thing. The night before I go and sleep, I sit down and journal. Like I just do all those productive things I sleep in. So like that's almost like the only way you can convince these people, because when you are doing all these productive habits, and especially when they start to see you make progress, like them, like that's like the best way to convince them. Because if you just like go and call any of your friends out like, hey, you're wasting time, you're playing video games, you're wasting away, like start reading books, start watching meaningful things of life, stop, like get off, leave TikTok, stop being on TikTok. And even if you're going to use TikTok or Instagram, at least be like posting to them, be creative, be a content creator, so you like at least you actually have benefit of why you're using these apps rather than just watching rubbish there. They will like actually get offended. So I think the best way is to just like be the role model for them. Like I don't think you should tell them, except they come and ask you like, like how are you doing it? I want to get on this thing. I want to be serious. I want to do this. I want to do this. Then you can now like share the good news with them. But I think if they don't like ask, if you just no matter how down bad your life is, like if somebody really wants something, they will find a way to get it done. So if they don't ask, like it's almost be as if you're wasting your time and you're even wasting their time as well. Like they'll just be annoyed that, oh, you're always disturbing me, that I should go and make money. Oh, you're always disturbing me, that I should, stop using my phone and everything. So just be annoying. And you, like, your efforts of actually trying to make their life better will just not be effective. So, but I think, like, at the same time, it's also just like a comforting feeling that when you see people behaving, like when you see the things, like me for example, I don't really consider myself to be like really fully, max self improvement, max productive and everything. But I do feel like I make decent progress and everything. But when you see other people, like, it just kind of gives you this good feeling that I'm on the right track. Like I literally wake up and I don't use my phone. I wake up and I straight the thing in my mind is like I have to do deep work. I wake up and like I'm trying to prioritize the most important task. Like I'm trying to retire my mother. I'm trying to do all these good things. And yes, these people are just fine with watching TikTok and playing video games. And like I said, not like it's a bad thing. Even all those watching TikTok, me, I'm not going to pretend like, of course, I don't really watch TikTok, but I watch YouTube shorts fairly consistently. So I'm not going to feel like, oh, I never do any of those stuff. I do it sometimes, but at least I try very well to at least still put in effort to be productive. So anyways, like, I think that was just a little message before I record my main video. Like, don't tell your friends about self-improvement. If not, it's like they are not going to really admire the message because they don't really want it. Instead, just be the role model for them. Instead, like, be on your own grind, work very hard, and when they start to see you making progress, like, hopefully they get motivated to like get on their own shit too. So yeah.